What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about vignetting. I'm going to show you how to apply it, how to customize it, and I'm going to show you different effects of why you'd want to use it. Now let's get started. Now, if you enjoy watching these videos and you want to see more like it, please subscribe to the channel because I'm constantly creating new content. Okay, let's focus down here on this woman walking. I'll kind of let it play for a second. So she's just kind of walking. Obviously, it's very high def, very clean, very modern looking footage. And a couple different reasons why you'd want to add a vignette. There's multiple effects that you can kind of go for. So let's head up here to the different page layouts. Let's head over here to the color tab, and it's going to kind of switch it around. Then you notice here to the right, they have the Lumetri color panel. So if you need to adjust the color, the image in any sort of way, this is the section you want to do that. But I'm going to focus on one thing. So if you head down here, they have an isolated tab for vignette. If you click on it, you're going to see a few different options. So there's amount, midpoint, roundness, and feather. The amount obviously is how much of the vignette is there. Now if you go to the left, it'll make it darker. And if you go to the right, it'll make it lighter. So if you're wanting kind of a dreamlike sequence, or if you're wanting some sort of heaven effect, go to the right, you can play with the white. If you want something kind of darker, go to the left. So just for extreme purposes, I'm going to bring it all the way to the left. So that's the amount. Now midpoint, you'll see when you play with it, you can see it brings it down to the midpoint. Same thing, go to the right, it takes it away from the midpoint, so it almost disappears. So depending on what type of look you're going for, you can bring it in tighter. Let's just leave it here for learning purposes. Let's go to the roundness. You can see now it kind of has a nice oval shape to it, but you can make it so it goes more square or more wide and then back out again. So you can kind of play with the different shape you want, the roundness. I'm bringing this in a little bit. And then feather. You can take it both directions, but you can see the line when it changes. It makes it nice and soft or really hard. So depending on the effect you want, adjust as needed. But if you're not trying to make an over-the-top effect, less is more with vignetting. So I like to have the feather very, very soft, because what the vignetting will do, essentially it just draws your focus to the center, to your subject. So if you kind of give that tunnel vision look, it'll isolate on the center and the subject you want the audience to see. Now if I toggle this on and off, you'll see the difference. So it's subtle, but when you toggle it on and off, you can definitely see the difference. It just adds a look that I really like. Now the time you'd want to do it where you maybe want to be a little more animated with, say you're going for the effect of like a vintage film. So let's just say you want to kind of bring it a little bit darker. So we'll bring the roundness down a little bit, but let's bring the feather so it's more of an obvious line. Because remember back in the day, certain film would have that kind of edge cut off like this. And let's bring it more out like that. And we can maybe bring it a little bit tighter. So obviously it still looks new because the colors are crisp and all that stuff. So let's just head up here to the basic creative tab. Let's go to the faded film. Let's drag that out. Let's make it a little more faded. Let's bring down the vibrance. Let's bring down the saturation, unsharpen it a little bit. Obviously, you do other effects. You would have a grain, you would have film scratches, you'd have that sort of thing on there. But this gives you the idea of that type of old film look. So that's a quick video just showing you where to find the vignette feature and give you a couple of examples of reasons why you'd want to use it. I hope that helped, and if it did, please give it a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. That being said, have a great day. Later.